Hi everyone, welcome to week 10. Hopefully you are drafting still. You are almost finished writing your first rough draft of this research essay. You have 4 pages left and you'll do those 4 pages this week. So looking at your Module 3 assignment sheet, right here, week 10, started yesterday and it goes until Sunday at 11:59 p.m. And you will do 3 things for me this week. First, you're going to draft 2 pages by Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. And then, secondly, you'll draft your final 2 pages by Sunday, October 31st by 11:59 p.m. Those are your last 4 pages. But there's one more thing that I need you to do for me on Sunday is I'm going to need you to put all 8 pages or more together, organize it the way that makes most sense to you now if you wrote the rough draft out of order, and submit it in one Word doc to the Canvas portal Sunday by 11:59 p.m. That way I've got one Word doc for each student that I can look at as I start to comment on your rough drafts. Okay, so I hope that this all makes sense. If you have any questions about this, please email me and let me know. I'm happy to help you. And this is the assignment sheet for that compiled rough draft, that third thing I wanted you to do by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. And I want to reiterate that this is the hardest module in the course. So we're coming off of it, guys. You have all worked really hard. You've all given this module a lot of your time and a lot of your thought, and I want to thank you for that. And you're all doing really great work, and I want to encourage you that you're almost there. Now is not the time to quit. Now is not the time to give up. I'm also telling myself this as I study for comps, but we're almost there. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. We're almost out. So, before I kind of get off, I wanted to further encourage you. I know sometimes when we get into the middle of the essay, we can kind of hit a wall. We can kind of hit a block. So there are 3 things that I want to leave you with that you can do if you are hitting a wall or you are hitting a block. So the first things that you can do is you can find new sources. So what this enables you to do is it gives you new information on how to address your topic, or a new perspective on a way that you can view or think about your topic, and that oftentimes opens up sort of more for us to converse about, to explain, to think about, and that's a really great thing to do if you need to generate more ideas as you're writing your paper. Something else that you can do is you can double back on the sources that you already have. And what this means is check back through your sources and check back on your rough draft and what you've said about those sources. Have you said all that can be said pertaining to those sources and your thoughts about them or how they support what you think? Is there more that can be pointed out? Is there more that you can talk about with those sources? Or is there another idea or a different point that you can sort of use the same source for? So I'm going to add that in. So that's another thing that you can look to do, is maybe there is room for another point or 2 for your paper, thinking about your outline. Add in some more points, and that will help meet that page count. That will help you staying fresh with your essay and what you're talking about. And the last thing that you can do is you can consider adding in a counterpoint or argument. So perhaps in your research you have come across a couple of sources that speak against your ideas about a source, or that offer up interesting questions about the validity of your idea, or different points of view about your idea. It doesn't necessarily have to disagree with it. It can just offer a different perspective or point of view that isn't necessarily the one you're advocating for or the one that you're explaining. Or that offers, I'm thinking about some of your research, that offers a different sort of information that could inform your idea. This is a really great thing that you can add in. I probably would consider putting it near the end. Maybe if you are writing 8 pages, I'd probably put it on page 6. It helps to have something like this because you take sort of any pushback that could be there, and then you harness it, you address it. It's like you take the bull by the horns and you just say, look, I know this is being said about this. I know that people have said this, and this is why it's wrong, or this is why this isn't completely accurate way to look at things, or this is why we need to really consider, whatever you're saying about the topic or your idea. And it helps to promote your own ethos, your own credibility, because it shows the reader that not only have you done the research that you need for your topic to support your topic in your ideas about your topic, but it lets the reader know that you've also done the research and you know what other scholars are saying about it that don't necessarily agree with the way you approach the topic. And that's important in establishing this objective, authorial voice or tone for your essay. So these are 3 things that you can do. I'll kind of recap real fast. If you have hit a wall, if you are experiencing writer's block in any way, 3 simple things that you can try to do. You can try to find some new sources, and with those sources, add in that support. Go back in and add in new points with those sources as the support for those new points. You can double back. You can make sure that you have said all that can or needs to be said pertaining to the points that you already have, pertaining to sort of the explanations and the conversations that you're already having in your research essay. And then thirdly, you can consider adding in a counterpoint or an argument that you briefly summarize and explain and then refute. So these are some things that you can do. And I hope that drafting is going well for each of you. And just know that I'm here for you. If you need anything, please send me an email. If you need to brainstorm ideas, if you need to meet with me during office hours at any time to hash out some ideas, I'm fine with that too. So just let me know. I'm here for you. I'm here to give you the support that you need to finish up this draft. Okay, well, here's to the last week of the hardest module in this course. You're almost done. And after this, it's just fixing some stuff and turning in a final exam. So you got it. You got this. I'll see you in the modules.